first thing I should see is that it's exactly what you see now. The project you need the grant for or loan for. That's the name of the project. If you're opening an IT center, so you should be like 123 IT Limited. Then you submitted to. In this case, we're looking at Social Generation International Youth Conference Empowerment Committee. So it's submitted to Social Generation International Youth Conference Empowerment Committee. Dated this day, Thursday, Friday, 2nd February 2023. Then you have your name and full address. Please ensure it is well spaced and attractive. You get all right. So next is executive summary. The most important thing, executive summary. Executive summary.
Recording in progress.
All right, sorry for the break. So let's continue where we stopped. All right, so we're talking about we just talked about the executive summary, and then we're saying your executive summary, which comes just after your cover page. So the executive summary, your executive summary should appear first in your business plan. and it should summarize what you expect your business to accomplish, since it's meant to highlight what you intended to discuss in the rest of the plan. The Small Business Administration suggests that you write this section last. Yeah. Why? Because you need to pick out all those other sections. Then this now becomes the summary of the other section. All right, so a good executive summary is compelling, reviews the company's mission statements along with a short description of its products and services. It might also be a good idea to briefly explain why you are setting your company and include details about your experience in the industry you're entering. In other words, this section is written for the busy readers who would like to get a comprehensive overview to make quick decision on the proposal. All right, next is the company's description. All right, the next section that should appear in your business plan is the company description. It's best to include key information about your business, your goals, and the customers you plan to serve. A company description should also discuss how your business will stand out from others in the industry and how the products and services you're providing will be helpful to your target audience. Here we need to mention the customer needs, the laws, and changes in the business environment. And it is recommended to take into consideration the most important environmental trends. All right, so like economic trends, social trends, technological advances, political and regulatory changes. You know, in like Nigeria now, we have the economic trend, the as at date now, today now, we have the issue with the new currency notes, and then we have PVC issues, question to the election. So also we have social trends like the political elections and the world skills, technological advances, political and regulatory changes. So we have a market analysis. Ideally, your market analysis will show what you know, the ins and outs of the industry and the specific markets you're planning to enter. That session, you will need to use data analysis to talk about where the market has been, where it's expected to go, and how your company will fit into it. In addition, you have to provide details about the consumer you'll be marketing to, such as their income. So competitive analysis. A good business plan will present a clear comparison of your business to your direct and indirect competitors. You need to show that you know their strengths, their weakness that's already existing, and you know how your business will stock up. If there are any issues that could prevent you from jumping into the market, like high upfront costs, it's best to say so. There's information we go in your market analysis section. So description of management and organization. Following your market analysis, your business plan will outline the way that your organization will be set up. You will introduce your company managers and summarize their skills and primary job responsibilities. If you want to, you can create a diagram that maps out your chain of commands. Who are those who are going to work with you? Are you going to need people working with you? Are you going to employ hands to join you? Here is where you state it. That's the description of management organization. All right, so don't forget to indicate whether your business will operate as a partnership, a sole proprietorship, or a business with a different ownership structure. If you have a board of directors, you need to identify the members. All right, so breakdown of the products and services. If you didn't incorporate enough fact about your products and services into your company description, that session is meant to be an overview. It might be a good idea to include extra information about them in a separate section. Whoever is reading this portion of your business plan should know exactly what you're planning to create and sell, how long your products are supposed to last, and how they will meet an existing need. All right, so it's also a good idea to mention your suppliers too. If you know how much it costs to make your products and how much money you are hoping to bring in, those are great ideas to add. You need to list anything related to patents and copyrights, concerns as well. If you are using, if you are in the media environment, you may need to specify if the items you're using is yours or has copyright. Furthermore, we need to give a clear and catchy explanation of our ideas without revealing the secrets which makes our products or services in, inimitable. It's good to mention how we create an image of products, brand, quality in the consumer's mind. It is indispensable to make a detailed comparison with competitors' products and services. All right, so now the market plan. In your business plan, it's important to describe how you intend to get your product or services in front of potential clients. As what marketing is all about. As you pinpoint the steps you're going to take to promote your products, you need to mention the budget. You need to implement your strategies. So sales strategies. How do you strategize in your selling on your services or your products or services? So how will you sell the products you build it? Yeah, if you're not into products, your services, how would you execute or portray your service to a potential client? That's the most important question you answer when you discuss your sales strategy. It is best to be as specific as possible. It's a good idea to throw in the number of sales reps you're planning to hire. It's also a good idea to state the numbers of workers you're planning to impute or hire when your service starts, your business service starts. It's a good idea to also tell us what are the levels or the skills the people you're bringing in have, and how you will also go about finding them and bringing them on board, and also include the sales target. All right, so requesting for funds is another component of your business plan. If you need funding, and devote an entire section talking about the amount of money you need and how you plan to use the capital you're planning to raise. If you'll be needing extra cash in a year or two to complete a certain project, that's something that's important to disclose. It's something that's important. You need to disclose it at this point. Yeah, because if after you face this phase now, you're applying for a loan. After you've gotten the loan, or you're applying for financial support. After you've gotten the support, would you be needing another support in 1 year time or 2 years time? So you need to state it here while requesting for funds. All right. So financial projections. In the final section of the business plan, you will review the financial goals and expectations that you set based on your market research. And when you made your market research and all those things, there are some expectation that comes to mind. Right? So if I'm staying in this market, I have this my strategies and this my marketing goals. I should be able to do this. I should be able to get this. I should be able to make up to 1 million sales or more. Those are your expectations based on your market research. So you will report your anticipated revenue for the first 12 months and your annual projected aims for the second, third, fourth, fifth, and the fifth year of your business. So if you're trying to apply for a personal loan on a small business loan, you can always add an appendix or another section that provides additional financial or background information. All right. So in conclusion, business plan plays a fundamental role for those companies that turn to public institutions looking for help in launching a new venture or maintaining a running venture, all right, running business. Generally, in the case of financial support programs, the business plan stands as a key element in order to be eligible for cheap or free financing under the premise that a good business plan is a guarantee for the survival of startups, and that therefore public funds are put to good use. All right, so thank you. Let me go through the comment section to see if there are some existing questions we can look at. If there are none, we can quickly jump over. Yeah, let's look at right there. Okay, okay, all right. So okay, this question says, let me read. It says he already has a small business. If for instance, he's applying for Jishu Generation Educational Youth Conference Empowerment Scheme. If he doesn't get it, there can this idea help him get another fund? Yes. Aside from the already wants financing schemes or opportunities you have in mind, there are so many other vendors or other sponsors, supporters. Just need to uh, make your research, know those people who are ably available to sponsor businesses in your category. Yeah, in your category of business, because there are those who are already like the Central Bank of Nigeria has a scheme to sponsor or to support people who are going to IT businesses, media and tech businesses. You can as well present your business plan and apply for loans through them. Also, the Bank of Industry also has a scheme for Bank of Industry in Nigeria. If you're watching this or if you're joining us from outside Nigeria, Bank of Industry in Nigeria here, it has also um schemes for small and medium enterprises. I also know that Bank of Agriculture also gives loan to those of us in the agricultural sector. Bank of Agriculture also provides loan for startups and already existing businesses to help them achieve optimal growth in their businesses. All right, so I think that's the only question I can see from here, or we'll take for now. Okay, so thank you very much for your time. And here is references. For further reading, I advise you continue studying. You can never encompass all the knowledge in the world. So we learn every day. We should have open our heart, open our minds to learning. Yeah, because there are a whole lot of things that come up uh, every now and then. People with new ideas, putting them down, people conquering new various achievements, putting them down in books. We also need to acquire such knowledges by buying books and joining in their research. All right. So thank you very much. So it's been a wonderful time here today with you. So I'm going to quickly say a big thank you to everyone who has been part of the training section. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being part of the session. If you have missed out of this section, there's no problem. You can still catch up and equally catch up with by just sending us your details so we could forward you all you need from this section. We've had uh, what is it called? A sorry, we have Google link. All right, yeah, Google link for you to fill out the details on the link, and then we get it across to everyone. All right, so okay, so I think I'll just send the link to everyone, so you can fill out your name and your details, so we could send you the materials if there need be. All right, so I really want to apologize. We have time constraints, so we can't really take too much. But pick up, pick. visit the link, send us your email, send us your details so we can forward materials, and we can also discuss or join conversations that we can have. We can equally have conversations and know how to help each other. You know, life is all about growth. We need to grow. We need to help each other grow. No one is an island of his own, so let's let's make ourselves available for growth to be uh, to grow. Yes, you must make yourself available to grow. You must be willing to grow. You get so all right. So thank you so much for being part of this section. Thank you. And if there be need for a new or um, more of this, believe you me, I'm always available at your beck and call. You can send me a WhatsApp message. You can email me. So I'm going to just quickly drop my WhatsApp number so that you can send me a WhatsApp message. I'm also going to drop my email so you can also send me an email or anything. So if you have a question, those of you that just joined us just now, if you have a question, you can drop your question in the chat section. Check your chat section and drop your question in the chat section so that we can quickly answer. So if there is none, I think we'll just call it a day. So, all right. So, anybody? Yeah. Any question? All right. Since there is no question, I think we'll call it a day. Yeah. So, but just in case. Okay. So, someone is raising up his hand. Okay, go ahead. Just type in your question. Type in your question. Okay. Or you can unmute. You can unmute. You can unmute and say what you want to say. Hello.
Hello,
Yeah, good evening. Can you hear me?
good evening. I can hear you. Thank you for the opportunity you gave for me to participate in this. It's obvious that based on my work schedule, I couldn't be able to meet up in time.
No, no, no problem. You're
But,
covered.
um,
Have,
but just that I wasn't able to get the hint and the main purpose and the reason for the Zoom meeting and the topic for the day.
all right, so the main purpose of the Zoom meeting is just to give us a background knowledge of what a business plan is and the importance of the steps, readily steps available how to develop business plan, right?
Yeah.
So if you missed the section, you can check the chat section. You see the details of the attendance. You need to fill the attendance, and then there's also email address where if you have a question, you can send it. But once you fill in the attendance, we'll have your email and your details. I will email you the material we used for this evening's discussion training section.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So if there is no other person with a question, I think we can move on, or we can as well end the the section. But before we end the section, I'm waiting to have um, your details sent to for the attendance. All right, so you can fill in the attendance on. So you can just fill in the attendance on this, yeah. There's a link. This is the link to the attendance. Just visit the link. Fill your attendance, okay? So Triple C, I see you. Triple C, please just visit the link. Visit the link. Visit the Google link and fill in your details for. All right. Triple C. Triple C, do you have a question? Hello, Triple C. All right.
Hello.
So, hello,
Hello.
Triple C.
Yeah,
All
can you
right.
hear me?
I can
Okay,
hear
good
you.
evening.
Good
Seriously,
evening.
I'm just sorry I came in late
No
and I'm still
problem.
trying to I was trying to catch up like what you guys do and all that. I think you're already rounding up.
So we've rounded up already. So where did you meet us?
In fact, it was at the rounding up I met you. And I really have plenty questions to ask, so I don't know how I came in late. I don't know why I came in late. But
Okay,
can you still
so
attend to the questions? How do I get my questions across?
okay, so I guess we have very limited time because our time we have